New York City. Known for being loud, fast, and relentless, it's a city that never sleeps, with millions of people. Everywhere you look is constant movement. Lights, billboards, sirens, actions, everything. And in the center, an oasis of natural beauty. This contrast has always fascinated me, and every time I visit New York, I have one thing on my mind. I need to fish this place. So that's when I decided to test the theory. Can a tourist in New York City catch a fish with zero experience fishing there? And what better time to do it than when I'm trying to catch every fish species on the East Coast? So I invited my friend Jake, who had never been to New York before, booked a ticket, and we were off. But unfortunately, when I eventually met up with Jake, it was absolutely pouring outside. So Jake and I decided to set out on a new mission in the meantime. Since we are tourists, we made it our goal to visit 4 of the most popular spots in New York City. And it all starts with our first stop, the Empire State Building. All right, Jake, what's your rating out of 10?
Well, actually, we gotta come over this way so you can see it.
Yeah, naturally.
Does it look like I'm eating it?
Not really, no.
It's like a 7.2.
I think that's probably about right, because it's kind of like very cloudy, so.
Up there, I'd probably give it like a 7.4.
All right.
7.2 today, that's the score. You heard it here first.
Good.
Augie, what do you rate Times Square?
All right, 4, the Empire State Building, even though it's peeing out here. Probably an 8 out of 10.
If it was sunny, what would you change that?
I don't know, maybe dark, maybe like a 9. I haven't been here in the dark, so we'll find out tonight, I guess.
Jake, what did you say to me?
I told you no because you asked me to record you doing a TikTok dance.
No, you asked to do it.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
You wanted to record the TikTok dance, Jake.
So after our shenanigans, Jake and I grabbed some coffee and a $1 slice of pizza and headed towards Central Park to do some scouting for when we finally got to fish. So Jake and I are walking to the Museum of Natural History. It's probably taking us like 2 hours. We're not very efficient with our time. We're in Central Park right now, but we can't really fish because it is pouring rain. So we're gonna save that for tomorrow and just try to be tourists today. See the spots and see where we end up. We're not going fast. So after hours of walking, we finally made it to our last of the 4 stops, the Museum of Natural History. And we were able to see a lot of cool stuff. We saw buffaloes, saw elephants, we saw whatever this fish was.
Jake, do you think I'm gonna catch one of these tomorrow?
You're gonna catch one of those? Oh my gosh, that'd be insane. And not only that, we were also able to find a life-size replica
The life-size
of Jake.
model of you.
Been waiting all day for that, haven't you?
Yep.
I thought that joke would be a little funnier. But Jake also said I looked like a woolly mammoth, so I think he had it coming. So at that point, we were able to find the 4 New York City attractions that we set out to find during the day. And we decided to call it a night, hoping that the next day would have better weather. Unfortunately, that wasn't how it worked out. So after a slow morning, Jake and I decided to explore the city a little more.
Hey, Jake.
And after a while, Jake had to catch his flight to head home, so he never got to fish Central Park. So everybody say, rip Jake. But me, on the other hand, I got a lucky break and had a little window to fish. So my objective was simple, just catch a fish. So the weather is cleared up perfect and giving me a chance to try some fishing in Central Park. So I'm just gonna start throwing a bobber and a worm and just try to catch some panfish so we can knock out a few species, and then probably try to get a smallmouth. That's one that's gonna be difficult in this challenge, so probably try to knock that out after this. Oh my god, oh no. Sorry y'all, I'm rusty. I literally cannot remember the last time I threw a bobber and, well, this isn't a worm, but you know, any bobber and whatever the heck this is. All right, we got the smaller piece. Should be game over now. Should be game over, except for that was a turtle. I don't want to catch a turtle, absolutely not, okay. Turtle's going, oh, don't eat that turtle. Come on, don't eat that. That's not nutritious for you, come on. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. All right, there's just a lot of turtles here. I think I need to move spots. I just don't want to catch a turtle at all. Alrighty, folks, I'm spotting some. Oh, there's a turtle. There's some sunfish right here. Let's see if we can grab one. Get that new species on our list. Oh, dude, they're all over it. All over it. Turtle, stay away. Stay away, turtle. Dude, no. Turtle. Gosh, darn it. Turtles just gotta ruin everything. Oh, yeah. All over it again. Oh, set the hook way too hard there. This should be like super easy. Oh, I had him for a second. Dude, I can't believe I haven't caught a sunfish yet. All over the place. Just blundering. Absolute blundering these fish. And I gotta get away from that dang turtle. Oh, baby. Oh, what a monster. Absolute giant. It's just tiny. Absolutely tiny fish. That's funny. Nice. All right, well, there you go. The bluegill. Nice. I had to move from that spot. Oh, that dad was getting super mad at his son for trying to catch turtles. It was kind of funny. We did catch a bluegill, which is cool. New species. Species actually 10 total of the challenge, which is cool. We're gonna see if we can get a few more panfish species. We got pumpkin seed and we got sunfish on the list still. After that, I think we're gonna go for smallmouth. I would really, really like to knock smallmouth off our list here. And honestly, just try the whole rest of the day for that. But probably try to get a few more panfish first and try for those. But one species so far, it's pretty good. So looking back at our goal of catching fish in New York City with zero experience, catching panfish was super easy, like any other location. I caught a million bluegill, but I couldn't catch any other species, which is tough for a challenge. But targeting bass is where I started to struggle. I threw a rooster tail because I saw other people throwing that, but that didn't really work. I also threw a Senko because that's a classic bait that works everywhere, but I couldn't get anything. But after looking on FishBrain, I found a pretty cool spot that allegedly had smallmouth bass. And despite me only having an hour left to fish, I started heading to the spot. This looks like a path through the woods. So this is good. Dude, this is actually insane. I'm fishing right under a castle in the middle of the biggest city in the United States. Who would have thought? This is insane. Well, there's something around here. Probably a turtle. Honestly, probably a turtle. But I guarantee, look at this spot. I guarantee you there's smallies around here. Bro, this is like literally the stadium. I have like 30 people watching me right now. It's kind of hilarious. Only in New York is fishing in a sporting event in the middle of Central Park. Only in New York. Well, I will say, no matter what happens, this is an all-time fishing spot. I mean, look at this. There's a castle. This is where I'm fishing. That is absolutely ridiculous. Just so cool. Am I supposed to be here? Probably not, but doesn't change the fact that it's sick. And I was right about not being able to be there. Probably like 10 minutes later, I got kicked out. So at that point I left and decided I'd try to hit one more pond and try to get a smallmouth. But once I started wandering, I never actually made it to that last spot. I ended up just exploring Central Park, trying to find new fountains, new views, new anything. It's just such a unique place. So, can you catch fish in New York City with zero experience? Absolutely. But that's not why you fish there. You fish there for the lively city and the secluded Central Park. And I promise, I'm going to remember my times messing around with Jake and wandering around Central Park a lot more than catching a bluegill. So after today, we now have 10 total species on a quest to catch every fish species on the East Coast. Make sure to tune in next episode, where I catch one of my biggest redfish I've ever caught and finally get redemption for episode 1. But anyways, thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.